I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Hey, know what's up, man? Let's separate the boys from men. Hey, look, hey, y'all ain't make the list, but shit, I made the list.
Kind of makes me wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
They don't understand, like, yo, this until this shit take off to where you need it to be, you just putting money in this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. It's like, yo, I tell people, and still working 9 to 5, because the 9 to 5 funds a dream.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like that's the way it goes. You know what I mean?
Fact.
But anyway, let me welcome everybody to Spin the Block. If you haven't already noticed, I got a special guest in the building, straight out of Paterson, New Jersey. You know what I mean? A Pressure's in the building. I pronounced that right? Got that right?
A Pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, man, welcome, man. I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I was watching your show. You say a couple of things on there that I'm like, damn, niggas need to listen. Like I was watching your shit, and I feel like, you should have way more, like, niggas should be watching your shit way more than they do, yo.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna hold you.
Man, yo, sometimes knowledge ain't as entertaining as we want it to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I give it to them niggas real. I feel like because, all right, so, you know, for the podcast to be a new podcast, we got a couple, like, viral clips. I got some shit up there.
Yeah, you do great on the gram, not to cut you off. Great on the gram.
Yeah, so
I want people to watch your long form content. Like I was stuck watching your shit. Like I watched your videos.
So I be on it like that. You know what it is too? Like, you know, I don't know. I look at it like YouTube a platform, Instagram a platform, TikTok a platform. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have success somewhere. As long as I'm having success somewhere. You know what I mean? I might not do good on YouTube or shit, even TikTok. I just started a TikTok. A lot of that shit be hard.
That's foreign to me still.
Yeah,
TikTok
you know
to me is very foreign to me.
A lot of it be hard to really like manage with regular life. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. So I'm starting to do better at it. Like, you know, posting all the content. I done got all the apps where it's like you post one and they put everywhere, and I can just like respond to the people when they come through or whatever the case may be. So I'm getting better at it. But yeah, as long as I can reach people, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's just what it's about.
I'm just saying, I fuck with your content that much that I wanted to reach more people.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to. That's how it's funny, because I was telling him the story. So when he tells me, yo, I got this guy I want you to sit down with and chop it up with.
Yeah.
Crazy, funny story. So I used to do a podcast a couple years ago before the pandemic called the Who the Fuck Are We Pod. And I had one of my homies, shout out to RJ, he'd bring me like up and coming artists or whatever. And he brought me one of your songs years ago. Yeah, this was years ago. And I hadn't clicked. It hadn't clicked to me when he showed me who you were too. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I posted, I had seen one of your viral videos where you talking about friends and all this other stuff. And I had posted it. I was like, oh, this nigga said everything you said in the video I felt that shit. So I had posted it. And when I look back at it, when he sends me your information, I'm doing my research, I'm like, hold up. And then I see my man, and he's like, yo, I brought you A Pressure years ago, and I finally put
together.
I put two and two.
Yeah, that's the way the world works. You know what's
crazy?
And
now we here, which is hilarious.
That's the way the world works, man. That's the way God works. Sometimes, you know, people gonna hear you when it's time to. I forget the saying in the Bible. I wanted to quote it just now, but it's like only God could change men's hearts. You dig what I'm saying? So I could give you the message 1,000 times. But until, you know, God is ready for you to receive it, until you ready to receive it, you ain't gonna hear that shit. It's just gonna fall on deaf ears. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's the same way when I was growing up. Like a person to be telling you was right. And you hear the shit until you end up in a situation, then you start reflecting like, damn, yo, such and such told me.
Yeah.
You know, and then you hear the message. You know what I mean?
That's how I felt when I got older, like especially when my mother used to tell me things young. Like my mother used to be the first person to tell me, yo, nigga ain't your friend. No. You know what I mean? And I'll be like,
crazy word.
You know what I mean? And then the older I got in certain things that started clicking and started realizing, I'm like, damn, she wasn't lying.
Yeah, her intuition, her eye was different. We be closed to that shit. You know how that shit.
Yeah, I feel like I feel that's part of youth though. You young and dumb at first, right?
Word.
You know what I mean? But
I got a pastor and shit. I work in the city of Paterson.
Yes, I wanted to get into that. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, so but I take the kids to probation, right? And it's like every other Thursday they get a meeting with this pastor. You feel me? And he preach. I'm horrible with names, so I can't even get his name off the back. But he got a saying where he like, you either learn from people or pain, right? Like God send you people first, and then if you don't listen for the message, then the pain come after. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and yeah, that shit kind of, it resonated with me. He was talking to the kids, and you know, I'm like, damn, that shit that shit kind of hit,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like, you know, a lot of people tell you what not to do. They give you the roadmap, especially our parents. And it's like when we adolescents, man, we don't want to hear it, you know? We want to figure it out ourselves. As you get older, you start realizing, yo, the fastest man is the one that's going to learn from others' mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we young, we want to be tough, though. Being tough and being smart, two totally different things. You know what I mean? I want to be brave, so I want to walk through the mud when I could walk around it, but I just want to show you I could go through it. That shit took 2-3 years off the, you know what I mean, the journey.
Yeah.
So it just, yeah, you know, he dropped that jewel, and that shit stuck with me. Now I just run around saying it all the time. Like,
No, that because it's real.
learn from people the pain,
It's real,
you know?
and that's true. That's really how it is. Like if I could have saved myself so much pain from listening to people as I was growing. So it's like the shit really hit. But to me, as I was paying attention to your story and watching your story, dude, because I really like to sit down with people who had a crazy journey, and you've done a full 360 in your life, bro, and I got to commend you for it. Yeah, like I heard, I sat there, watched when you told your story about being in prison for 10 and all that. It's crazy. I want to know how you managed to balance so much, especially after your old life. Like I feel like now there's a whole new life for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole new life for you.
True.
You know what I mean? And so now now you're a rapper. You know what I mean? Which I would sit here and ask you your influences, but when I hear you rap, I'm like, oh, I think you should listen to Jada.
Yeah.
I can listen, like I can hear your shit,
Yeah,
and then the Sleaze series, I'm sitting there, I'm listening to it. I don't know if it was part 4. Yeah, it was part 4 I'm at. I was on part 4. I couldn't find part 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I couldn't on Spotify, anything like that.
I took part 1 off of all streaming platforms. And shit. I only got it on Bandcamp. That shit like a classic. So that's the one I actually was making CDs for.
Okay.
So I took that shit off all regular DSPs and shit.
No, all right, yeah. So I'm not tripping. I couldn't find it. I was like, all right. So I listened to all of them, and I think it was 4 I'm listening to, and I'm like, are they only like 3 or 4? I'm like, I think I'm on track 4 or something. I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, this shit remind me of Lil Wayne DJ Drama. Yeah. Like the dedication mixtape. I'm talking about the whole thing. Yeah. I don't know if it was like the next song. Yeah. You hit me with the Wheezy line and shit, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I love that series. I love how it went from. There's so much progression in that series too. Yeah. I don't know if you've checked out any of my stuff, but I love music, man. Yeah. Like I love especially hip hop, and I respect up and coming artists. I feel like the ones that are already on, they got they do, they shot, they shine. That's why you know them. You feel me? Let's shed light on the people you don't know. You know. True that. But that series right there brought me back to 07, 06. It felt like I was listening to a mixtape series again. Yeah. And it was dope. And I love the freestyles and all that. There was a couple of them where I had to keep bringing it back. I don't know if it was, you did the freestyle. I think it was a freestyle you recently posted too. Yeah.
Off the Jada beat, maybe.
No, it's the Eminem beat. Lose
Eminem.
Yourself. Yes.
Yeah. Lose Yourself.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Tough.
I think I might have ran that motherfucker back like 50 times.
Yeah,
like,
it was tough. I had to step on that. That's an Eminem beat.
Yeah. Yeah. So my question to you is though, you know what I mean? Like, how do you balance being a father, being an artist, and now a podcaster too, and helping the youth? Like you have so many. Like I said, your new life is so different.
God, you know, I know it sounds cliche and shit, but I just pray on a lot of stuff, bro. Like, the shit I've been through in my past was kind of hectic. So this life, although it could get chaotic at times, this shit kind of just it's easier. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like getting over my head with certain shit. So it's like trapping and. You gotta worry about the niggas that got the money, and I gotta worry about beef and parole and cops and just it was mad shit going on. So my life was like already, you feel me? And then
that's a lot of noise in your head at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still trying to like live life and balance that shit at the same time and get money, and then I'm still rapping. It was already a lot of shit going on. So this life right here, believe it or not, is more slow for me. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on, but I take pleasure in everything I do. It's not like a paranoia.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. It's an easy style with it, bro. Like I'm always disciplined, you know. I don't smoke, I don't drink. You know what I mean? I go to the gym, I just be easy style. I used to smoke. I gave up smoking when I started doing the boxing shit because I went to sparring a nigga
that's another thing.
Kicked it up on me, you know what I mean? I ran out of gas, so I'm super competitive, so I quit the smoking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done fell in love with the boxing shit, so but yeah, like I try to keep shit structured, you know what I mean? I still got my notebook. I still write everything down. And yeah, that's how I move through life. So it'd be like, I got this day. I got this, that. You know what I mean? And it's good to have a good woman on your side. You know?
Yeah.
Like somebody that understand you, ambitious, and willing to work with you.
How long you been with your woman?
Man, since 2019. So, yeah, like 2019. We had took a little break and shit. 2021. And got back together, though. I mean,
I've always said when you find a good woman, because I know me myself, I'm single right now, but
bring it up close. Gotcha.
yeah. But like I'm single right now, but I have a lot of people in my family or around me that have great support systems and teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Relationships, and I tell people, and that's part of the reason why I'm single, because I haven't found that strong support system either.
Yeah.
But I always tell people a good woman will help you find a lot of good structure and motivate you and put you in ways. Look, like the aesthetics help you with the pod, the aesthetics, certain things that you said that you lack, your woman will have.
Yeah, for
You know
sure. You gotta find somebody that believe in you. You know what I mean? Like,
And
I know
it's
that
genuine.
shit hard. Yeah, that's genuine. Like she gotta genuinely just believe in you and want you to do better. You know, my girl was with me when I was like outside, so she seen that dark side. You feel what I'm saying? And she don't want that shit. And she went through the county with me. She went through like over the course of these years. She went through mad shit. My life, like I said, like it was chaotic. You feel me? So that shit was like, imagine something just moving so fast. It's like one day we here, next day we here. And it was just moving that way, you know what I mean? It'd be one day we in Jersey and then I'm taking her to trips. We in California and then we in fucking Miami. But then 3 months later, I'm in jail. Like, this is exactly how that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so fast to where she was just like, yo, look, you know, I've been through this shit with you. Like, but, you know, you gotta slow down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta focus on your goals. Like, you losing track of the music. That's why I got away from the street too and shit, because you start losing track of what you supposed to, you know?
Yeah.
Like my family, the music, like all of the positive shit. You start getting so deep in the street, you just really say, fuck that. You'll really put your dreams on hold for the street. You know what I mean? Like the shit that kill your dreams is what you put your dreams on hold for. You know? And it's just like you living backwards. You know what I mean? So, yeah, going to jail was like sitting down 2020 was like the ultimate reflection.
Oh, so you was in there during the pandemic?
Yeah, I got locked up during the pandemic. That was my last case. I caught a house raid. You know what I mean? And yeah, that whole situation was tricky and shit, you know, because I had a confidential informant in my case, which means it was somebody close to me, you know, because I don't interact with, you know what I mean? I don't interact with people. Me being a rapper automatically seclude me from everybody, you know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to be just around anybody, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm around only my crew for real, like my business in-house, you know what I mean? So to get caught up with all that shit, and then like, it was just like, it was a tricky situation. And then you talking about, you know, the way the law is set up, in order for me to confront my accuser, I got to go to trial. So there is no confidential informant coming out in the discovery, you know what I mean? Or in the prelims of the case. Like, I got to actually walk the shit the whole way. And then I get to call it the CI on the stand, you know what I mean? But by then you already picked 12, you rolling the dice, you know? So they had a legal search because parole came in and they were supposed to like get a proper search warrant. So I ended up getting off on the case, you know what I mean? Off a technicality. I ended up getting probation. I ain't get scot-free. But it was good enough for me to be like, you know?
Yeah. I
gave these niggas everything, you feel what I'm saying? I gave the streets everything. Like when you, it's hard to explain. Like if, it's like, I could talk up here, right?
Yeah, bro, freely.
So look, it's like this, right? Yo, it's levels to the street shit, you hear me? Like everybody just in the street don't mean like they somebody in the street, right? You got the knuckleheads that's in the street, the niggas that always want to drill, cause, you know, drama and do stupid shit, right? You got them niggas, and they might get a gangsters in the street a bad name, but everybody ain't moving like that. You got some niggas in the street that we gonna get money. We stand on business, but we gonna take care of the community, right? I'm gonna buy groceries. I'm gonna make sure the kids got shit. I'm the one that's like, yo, keep that beef shit off this block.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You stealing car. We ain't doing that. You ain't stealing from nobody out here. Like, so it's levels to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And when I'm living in that level, right, it's like I'm giving this shit all of me. You know? Because I'm giving it the best parts. Like, I'm giving this shit love. I ain't out here want no bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So when you giving love, sometimes that shit causes envy though, bro. You know what I mean? Like people talk about how women are like jealous and shit like that. Yo, but niggas is some of the most envious creatures in the world.
I've said that for
you
years
feel what I'm
now,
saying?
for sure.
And it's like when you got niggas envying, bro, they just want your spot. They don't know what to do with it or nothing.
They just
want
want
it. Yeah, so what happens is a person to see you doing the job, watch you do it and feel like they could do it. You know what I mean? Not realizing that the shit they see is not everything that come with the job. You know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then you know, they do bullshit or whatever, they get you out the way. And then they try to get in your, you know what I mean? Get in your spot, right? Take your little bros, take the plays, do it, but it's too much. They don't got the discipline to control shit, right? They can't deal with the pressure because this shit come with a lot of pressure. Everybody want to be the man on top, but they don't realize they like, yo,
all the work that come with it.
This shit come with a lot of anxiety. You know what I mean? Yeah. You are the focal point. You the target. You the target for the ops. Look, yo, when the little bros get in trouble in the hood, right? My name come up. I don't even got to be there. This shit really happened. I'm in California and some shit happened. I come back, pressure, bro. I wasn't even over this bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Recently, something happened with one of my bro. I'm in Miami when this shit happened. Pressure, like my name come up, you know? And I was away from the street already. So it's like people don't understand what come with this shit, you know? You want to get a lot of money in the street, but you don't know what come with that shit. You ain't got that money in no bank, so where you got it at? Where you, like, you feel me? Where you got it at? In somebody's house, right?
Yep.
Now you feel secure when you got 100 plus bands in somebody's house. You paranoid as hell now. Who watch me come in here?
Facts.
Who know where my money at now? Now you checking on your bread. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta, like it's mad shit you gotta deal with for real.
Yeah. That's
You know
why
what I mean?
that street life, like I personally know a lot of niggas in the street, but I've never been a street nigga. I always tell people that. That's not, I always tell people, yo, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't need, like you said, I've always believed there's levels to it.
There's
Definitely, I
levels
know
to
because
the
I
shit.
know niggas like that. So when you explain it to me like that, I know that because I know niggas who move like that. They're like, yo, they're not out here stealing the cars and shooting shit up and doing all that. Nah, we move, we working.
That's the goofy gangsters.
It's a lot of the younger niggas right now too.
You know what I mean?
But you know what I mean? They in here putting work. They're like, yo, I gotta do this. I gotta provide. You know what I mean? I'm here to provide. It's really a job for some niggas. You know what I mean? It really is.
And the more you get in it, the more niggas depend on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I walked away from the streets, I broke a lot of hearts. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like to the point where even my hood was mad at me. I just talked to one of my little bros recently, bro. The nigga said to this, he a grown man now. He said to me like, yo, I feel like you left me. You know what I mean? And I heard that shit maybe like 4 or 5 times with my bros. Like, I feel like you left me, bro.
And how old are they? Like roughly? I feel like some people understand when it comes to growth.
No, they
growth is part of it though.
They 24, they 23, they 26.
See, not understandable.
Not
understandable.
Teenagers.
Yeah, not understandable. Semi-understandable. When they're that young, it's like I feel like me personally, but like I said before, I'm not a street nigga. I didn't grow up until I was like 28 and up. For me, I feel like mentally, you know what I'm saying? I can see how they might feel that way, but because they don't understand the aspect of growth. Like, yo, you can't do this your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
maybe some of them aren't fathers.
This the thing, yeah. So this is the thing, right? And it's like, and I love them. You know what I mean? Like I love my guys, bro. You know, but yo, you come to a point in life where it's like, bro, I gotta choose me and my family.
Yes.
Like I'm not doing anything to disgrace you or leave y'all alone. You feel me? I'm walking away from this shit with no stains on my jacket, my nigga. I put it in on every level. But yo, I gotta choose me and my family because at the end of the day, it's like I got y'all back, but every time I got y'all back, I'm turning my back on them.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't keep lying to my daughter. She grown now. My daughter's 17 now, bro. I had my daughter when I was young. You know what I mean? I'm not in. She know I'm not in school. You know?
Yeah.
I did 10 years in prison already, bro. So it's like my life a little different. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. And then I got new babies. I can't put them through the same shit. Like it's like yo, at a certain point, it's like you gotta like that Michael Jackson song. Like I gotta look in the mirror.
Yeah.
All right. And I gotta hold myself accountable. Yeah, exactly.
That's the growth.
You feel what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy too? Shout out to my lady. Yo, sometimes a woman to make you grow.
Yes.
Right? Because it hurt. It hurt when you get checked. But sometimes you got to get checked by your queen. And it's crazy we on the same chessboard. But sometimes she got to be the one to tell you, like, bro, look, you slipping.
Yeah,
you know?
What are you
like,
doing?
You slipping. Because this the people you hurting though. And then when them doors close, bro, it be the same people you turn your back on that be the ones that you calling. The ones that's really there, that care if you okay. Your kids want to check on dad and shit like that.
Yep.
The bros and them, they still living their life on the street, bro. They gonna post you, free you. But after that, they back to doing what they do, bro. Life keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Your family, they shit stop for real.
They there.
You know what I mean?
They
like
there.
they shit really come to a whole halt. When parent-teacher conference come, dad ain't here.
Yep.
Right? When it's trip, dad ain't here. Especially when you like an active father, and I'm like an active father. You know what I mean?
Seen that you
bro?
had your son on the pod and everything. I thought
yeah,
that was dope.
bro. I love my kids, bro.
Yeah.
These is the only people that I brought in this world. You know what I mean? That want me to be there for them. Like it's not nothing else they want from me, just to be a father. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I know that love is just genuine. You know, like ain't no better feeling than being a superhero to my son, bro. You know what I mean? I done fucking twisted my back trying to do a backflip. I'm all old, but you know what I mean? You still doing it because you the hero.
And that's dope, because when they get older, they remember that. You know what I'm saying? They remember those little times that they spent with their father and all that. You know what I mean? And that's important. That's important coming from a nigga who Father Bailey was there for him. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? So trust me. I get it. That's why I don't have kids, but I'm there. My nephews, you know what I mean? Anytime they need me, my niece, whatever, I'm there. Like, my family always come first. Everything else comes second. Because I've told people before, I've been in situations where it was like, nigga, ain't none of you niggas come around. But my sisters was there. Yeah. My brother was there. My mother was there. Yeah. You know what I mean? And once I got older, I realized that with growth, just like you said, like every time I'm helping y'all, I'm fucking them up. I'm not, I can't do that. That's why
it's not it.
I appreciate it when I see one of your videos and like, I love my niggas. And if you watch Spin the Block, the iteration of this a year ago, I had a bunch of my niggas on here. You know what I'm saying? But I always feel like niggas don't respect your shit the way you're going to respect your shit, no matter how much love. Sometimes I also feel like sometimes people will hurt you unintentionally, even your friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
comfortability.
They get too comfortable.
Thank you. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. That's why I've related to a lot of your videos when I seen it. I love my niggas, but I love them better at a distance.
Yeah,
you know
you
what
got
I'm saying?
to, man.
It works. It's never no hate when it come around. It's always love when I see you. Dap you up, have a quick convo, whatever. I'm just on a different plane now. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Because look, right, with family, with anybody, period, the comfortability level of not understanding, it took me time to accomplish this shit, will just be disrespectful. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I had to really buy and pick this furniture out. You just come in this bitch spilling juice and putting your feet up. Like, what is you know what I mean? They don't understand it.
Or the late nights you cooking it up, putting it together, and then, you know what I mean? Like,
they don't understand it. They don't understand the process. You know what I mean? But this is the burden as, you know, as men that's chasing something, that want to be great. This is what we wear. You know what I mean? It just come with the territory. You just got to understand. It's like, all right, look, like you said, at a distance. I'm going to let y'all come around, but y'all ain't staying around. You know what I'm saying? Come chill.
Yeah.
As soon as I start seeing y'all fucking some shit up, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk to y'all later. Yeah, because a nigga fuck some shit up. You know what I mean? Bro, I ain't going to hold you. I fucked the mic up. Why?
No,
I had felt myself bumping this shit.
Nah, I like to check the cameras from time to time. One episode, this one for where he, I think it was, had cut out on me so we like to check them from time to time, make sure it's all good. Because you can't see it in there.
Angles and shit too.
Yeah, I like the way. See, you got a solo pod, and I see you starting to incorporate guests. You had some guests.
Yeah. So, you know what? So my podcast is like directly towards urban youth and accountability, right?
Yes.
So it's like a lot of my topics, if you see, is like about urban youth. I don't really like to project negativity, but I do take the negative things that's in the world, and you know we gotta hold accountable. Like that might be the cause of this, but understand we also causing this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like it'd be hard to kind of weed out guests that could fit into that. You know what I mean? Like that. So I bring some guests on as far as like entertainment. Keep it, I see that. To still keep it entertainment. You know what I mean? So if you sing, and you know, I like giving up and coming artists a chance to, like, you know, a platform and shit like that, because it's dope. I actually got a show coming. I don't know when y'all gonna air this, but I got a show August 21st.
August 21st?
Yeah, at Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey.
This will come out this Thursday.
Oh, all right. That's perfect. So this is gonna air the same day the show, so they gonna see this. So August 21st, depending on what time y'all see this, you know what I mean, go to Dingbats if y'all watching after this. But look, this is like maybe I think it's like the 5th show there.
Okay.
Right? And every time I do the show, I just put new artists on. You know what I mean? I don't charge them nothing and none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I pay for everything out of pocket. Of course, it's a business. I try to recuperate off, the ticket sales or whatever. Yeah. But I like to give people a platform, you know what I mean? And the bigger I grow, the bigger I could, keep the same structure. I don't want to like change the dynamic too much of helping people out. Yeah. It's just the shit that I wanted when I was coming up.
That's what I tell people. That's why I created the platform. Like when I first started Spin the Block, I would throw shows too. I was throwing shows in New York. It was I started this in 2021. Yeah. Right after the pandemic. During the pandemic, I was doing it. It started on live. I was giving out money for the best, whoever had best verses. Niggas would come on, play a song or whatever. Yeah, that's whatever little bit of bread I had at the time, I'd give it off. And then eventually it became where people liked it. Yeah. And I would get some people who would sponsor and be like, yo, I got 100. And the next thing you know, I'm like, March Madness, the brackets. So I started doing that. That's tough. Every week I had a competition. We'd give away like 800 or 1,000, whatever the top prize was. So the world opened up. And I'm like, I can't. On Instagram, it was lit when niggas was inside. We got to take the shit outside now, right? So I started doing shows, and I'm very big on that too, putting on new artists. I remember I used to rap before this. Yeah. That's why I asked you how you balance everything. I couldn't do it. I needed to pick one lane, and I realized I fell in love with podcasting more than I was in love with the rapping. But I love the music. You know what I'm saying? But I was throwing the shows, but I would give niggas tickets. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't charge them. I'd be like, yo, here is X amount of tickets. If you charge this much, you'll get this much bread for it. That's yours for performing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'd have them be able to come on and be on stage and put a little bit of bread in their pocket if they got their tickets off. You know what I'm saying? I did that for a little while, and then I got heavy back into podding. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to bring this and then bring people on. Like, oh, you never had an interview before? Let me give you your first one. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down, listen to your journey, and so on and so forth. And that's how I ended
good. It's a passion, man. I like doing podcasting. I ain't gonna say I like interviewing everybody.
Yeah, I'm selective. Yeah, I'm very selective, especially now in this iteration of the show. I'm selective. Like I was interested in sitting down with you because I love your message. I love the positivity. I saw the way you flipped the negative to the positive. I watched all your episodes, bro. I'm sit there. You know what I mean? I watched the videos. I listened to your tapes. I do my research on people because I'm selective on sitting. It's got to make sense. Yeah, things got to make sense.
I appreciate it too. There's nothing worse than sitting down with somebody that don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah. Or not prepared.
They ain't do no homework or nothing. Yeah, no. You hear me? Word. Yeah. And I hate a messy nigga. I just had listen. So this is the crazy. I'm gonna address it. I was waiting for a great platform. I'm here on this platform, so I'm gonna address it on this platform.
I appreciate it.
Fucking. So look, I get invited to Bars on 5, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Boom. So they doing a special documentary for Master P at NJ Pack. So I go up there. Right, and I runs across another podcast called Beards and Bottles podcast.
Okay, yes, I know. Yeah, I've seen it.
So boom, and they got a great podcast and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So I see bro was like, yo, we gonna do an interview, yada yada yada. It's been supposed to do an interview and shit. You know what I mean? I got a lot of stuff going on, so it's not like I'm gonna notice that I didn't do the interview. You feel me? I do follow up checks. Like I go down the line if it's like 10 people, 10 podcasts, 10 platforms. I reach out to everybody. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Follow up. Like business. I run.
You still want me to come on there? Yeah. So
I'm business. But I didn't notice that he wasn't hitting me up saying something about like getting an interview and shit until I run across him. And when I run across him, he like, yeah, let's do the quick interview. Da da da. So I'm like, all right, let's do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the first thing he asked me about is some beef shit. Right, yeah. Some messy shit though, and but the message and how he delivered it was like, I ain't have you on the show because you had a situation with one of my guys, like a guy I rock with, basically, like not my best friend I grew up with, but like a artist I rock with.
Yeah, someone I know.
Yeah, so because of that, I'm doing like a pick and choose favorite, keeping an opportunity from you type shit. That's where this shit get tricky at. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, look, people don't know you, right? Until they actually get to know you. Mm-hmm. So you might not know who you playing with. You feel what I'm saying? And you might take this music shit as just like another art. You might not really do your research. You see how you did your due diligence?
Yeah.
People might not do. So when I heard it, I'm just like, my mind clicked automatically. I'm like, I hear everything. I'm like, when you speak, I listen, right? So I'm like, damn, that's some weird shit right there, Like Like, why put yourself in a serious matter in the middle when you won't belong there?
Yeah.
And then you picking a side already.
It don't got nothing to do with you.
Nothing, right? You playing a dangerous game. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, why would I keep an opportunity from somebody? We in the entertainment business, bro. My job is to put people on the platform, whoever deserves the opportunity, right? I can't withhold, oh, well, you know, I rock with him over there. So what does you mean,
Yeah,
bro?
now that's one thing, not to cut you off, that's one thing I'm very big on. I always tell people, with y'all, like street politics, all that other shit was going on, ain't got shit to do with me.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? You could be beefing with A, B, and C. I'm still going to interview A, B, and C. You know what I mean? Am I going to ask about what y'all got going on? Me personally, no. Because like I said, that street politics ain't got the shit to do with what I'm talking about. And that's funny because that's what I was telling him before you came here.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I did my research on your shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not even going to ask him about any of that. I'm interested on how we got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I wanted to know about.
And so, look, right? Y'all don't even have no problem addressing certain shit, right? I mean, because I'm going to keep it clean. That's how I am, right? So the question wasn't that. It was the fact that you was ready to keep me off of your platform and pick a side because of that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's like, bro, you don't got no place in that. You know what I mean? Now, in that situation, shit gets serious, right? Shit got serious. Shit was serious for a little while. You feel what I'm saying? On both ends. But it's like, yo, you jumping in the middle of some serious shit though, bro. You know? Not like no like we on wax. Like, no, people getting hurt. You feel me? And you picking a side on this, like that shit, and then like you tweaking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like so to me, it's just like, and that's kind of been like my situation with the New Jersey scene anyway. I felt like a lot of characters pick sides, not knowing how deep shit is. You know, when it come to me, you know what I mean? Specifically, like, yo, he beef with such and such. I can't rock with him, and it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't got a problem with you. It's a thin line between supporting and dick riding. You just dick riding at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my nigga, you ain't in the field with Slid. You know what I mean? You ain't on that type time. So it's like you just dick riding, my nigga. You know? Now imagine if I take that another way.
Yeah, and you could have.
You feel me? And imagine if I apply pressure for real now, right? Because at the end of the day, you just doing your job, bro. You know? You take this shit for one thing, but it'll be 50 niggas over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because we ain't pushing buttons don't mean we don't got them, bro. I'm smart enough to understand what come with this shit. A lot of people play games because they don't know what come with this shit. You know? Until RICO charges end up, until shit start popping up. And now it's like, I'm doing the same thing that I said I wasn't going to do.
Yeah.
Right? Only over my pride. So I got control. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that God give me that. But it's like, you got to really look at these characters though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It'll just turn you off from shit.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I created my own platform.
See, and that's what I was gonna ask you why you created.
Yeah, because I start seeing it.
Cause I seen your videos, and I know you started a lot of your videos when you want to get into something serious.
Yeah.
You be like, yo, feel my struggle real quick, and you jump into whatever you wanted to talk. So I thought that was just an iteration of that. But now that you break it down,
yeah, you gotta feel my struggle because it was like, yo, listen, I'm 6 viral freestyles in, right? Like, yo, it ain't even 6 artists from Jersey that's doing numbers like this. Just to be honest, you feel what I'm saying? I'm 6 viral freestyles in. I'm doing this over here. I'm streaming up. Like, what's going on? What's the situation? Is it a non-verbal blackball? What's going on? So I had to really sit down and realize, like, oh shit, you know, niggas be picking sides and shit.
Yeah.
You know
I've
what I
always
mean?
said the Jersey entertainment scene is just weird.
It's weird.
Very weird. And
it's you know what it is? It's unprofessional.
it's a very unprofessional. It's a lot of like, that's why Jersey is like, they'll come here. I've seen in interviews with people like, let's say Jersey Club. Niggas will come here, take shit that's dope from Jersey and take it somewhere else and do it somewhere else, right? Yeah. Because we can't seem to work together because everybody want to be better than the next nigga. There's so much different. It's all bullshit. That's why corny shit.
I swear, look, and that's why, like, when I was just getting back to get back to the beginning when I was talking about levels in the street.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we play different roles. And the old head had set me down. Was like, yo, you know what role you play out here. And you know what role these niggas play out here. So in the street, you won't do that. You feel me? And I won't. Like, I won't be me arguing with a nigga that's doing goofy shit. You drilling, running around. I won't even, like, just our conversation to be real limited.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the niggas that's getting money. We doing other shit. That shit right there gonna do nothing for me.
I can't relate.
Yeah, right? So it's like, he told me, like, so why would you beef on any scale with niggas in that? And I'm like, you know what? That shit makes sense, right? Like it don't make sense, so it makes sense. All right, cool. Right? So, like you said, we got to work together. Y'all, as a man, I squash shit. It mean nothing to me, right? I never lost a guy. Nobody never died, no shit like. So I'll squash it, you know what I mean? But I'm losing some pride over it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The worst, maybe somebody got up on me or one, like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens.
Sometimes it gets to the point where you don't even care. It's
You
like,
really don't.
Take that. I'll take the L.
Yeah,
Take it.
you know what I mean? Like, I'll take it.
It's
you
the
know?
growth. It's the growth.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
So it'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it'd be like, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Like, my character is in check, you know? I'm not worried about that shit. You know, if you got to question my heart, like, yo, I literally box. Like, I literally get in the ring with whoever.
Yeah.
So you don't got to question my heart, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Right now, only thing you worry about me doing is crashing out and tricking me like you do somebody else. So I could just be a good headline for a little while and then I'll be forgotten about. But the time I'm doing still gonna go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, goofy shit, right? So cool, let's squash this shit. It's money to be made anyway. Everybody is moving in unity. You know what I mean? All of the other cities that's starting to come together,
yes.
Memphis, Texas. I be outside. Like, you know, when niggas be like, I'm outside. Like, so they outside might be here. I be outside. Like, I be in different states.
Yeah,
I be on the beach.
Yeah,
I
I
be
seen
outside.
that. I'm like, oh, this
You know
nigga
what I
be
mean?
outside.
Yeah,
He
you know what I
traveling,
mean?
he
I be
taking trips.
traveling.
And that's how, and that's dope
So-
because you see what's going on in other cities. You see it like, no, these
Exactly.
niggas is working together.
Yeah,
And when you
these
come back
niggas
home, you see this shit and you're like, yo, what the fuck?
My nigga, these niggas is putting listen, yo, him and him, they might, you know what? But they work, keep that shit on wax. You hear me? Get in here. We doing interviews. This shit gonna go. That's how it's coming.
I've told people it's like, you've ever seen like, you've probably seen it because your kids and shit. You ever seen like a little ant farm?
Yeah.
You see the way they work?
Yeah.
That's how I feel other cities work in entertainment
working,
business
bro.
and things like
They
that. Like,
working.
yo, pass me this, pass that. I
Yeah.
got you. You need that. Y'all need interviews? I ain't done interviews?
Yeah.
Come over here. We gonna they got the platform. Like,
And that's
you know
what
I
it's
mean?
for, you know
That's
what I
how you
mean?
build and grow more people. That's why if you think about Jersey, you only hear the same names over and over sometimes. You know what I mean? For the most
Passing
part.
the ball is like, you know, passing the ball is not something that we accustomed to doing over here. You know what I mean?
And we should learn
and it's,
that.
yeah, you know, we come from a dogfight state. You know what I mean? And especially being New Jersey, right? Because we like always been in the shadow of New York, right? And then if you from South Jersey, Philly, right?
Philly,
so it's
yeah.
like Jersey, like, you know what I mean? So we come from like underdogs, so we used to being that way. You know?
Yeah, because we stuck right there in the middle of both of them too.
Yeah,
So it's
you know
like,
what I mean? And
everybody
it make
feeling
us
it.
tough as hell. Like, don't get it twisted. It make you like, you want to be the hardest
That's where the
rapper,
Jersey
tough-
Strong shit come
you
from.
know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But it's like, yo, you gotta understand that like, you got all of these tough, strong, y'all gotta come together and be a team now, right? Because you got like a bunch of strong individuals.
Be a strong unit.
Yeah, you gotta come together and be like one strong, real movement and really believe that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, of course, the competitive nature, whatever, gonna be there. It's the sport, but use that shit to move outward. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get us the W. I'm gonna get the most assists. I'm gonna drop the most points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like I'm gonna block him from opportunity. You know, this nigga nice. He might be one of the best out here. The best weapon we got, but because I got in a situation, I don't want him on. Like, you get how
that's
crazy
corny.
that is?
That's cold.
Like, bro, you ain't even got that many scorers out here. I'm a fucking scorer, my nigga. And what do
Yeah.
you mean you trying to block me from the main? Like, that don't even make sense. That's like saying we got LeBron putting up numbers. I'm putting this shit up independently off of iPhone, bro. We doing millions of views off of me rapping on an iPhone. Not even no crazy shit, right? So you already got a certified rapper that other places is yo, this nigga nice.
Yeah.
How are you blocking out one of your stars because you of a like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So it's like that's what my whole thing was like, you know,
That
it's the
to me is
professionalism.
it's
It just make no
unprofessional.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like it make no
unprofessional.
sense, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not having fucking, you know, Bron coming. Yeah, yo, say whoever you think not on the bench. Nah, we need him in the game, yo. Whatever
yeah.
y'all got, hash that shit out. We men at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Nigga, go in the locker room and close the door and handle that shit. Come back out when y'all good. You feel me?
Yeah.
We gotta win, my nigga. And this shit goes in the music industry. We gotta make songs together. We gotta do videos together. We gotta do
Tour
shows
together.
together. Yeah, because the fans is divided.
I feel like that's something, another thing that I haven't seen. I remember like our era growing up, the
Yeah.
07, niggas would go on tour together.
Yeah.
Yo, let's do a big tour. Like, and I've
Yeah.
always said that. Like, if Jersey got together and did some showcases or crazy tours,
Yeah.
it would be crazy. It
Bro,
would be,
you know what's
we would
crazy?
put on.
And look, and I'm gonna give
Have
this.
all the media there, all that.
I'm gonna give these flowers to the older generation. You hear me? Of rappers, right? Yo, them niggas was some thorough niggas, bro. Even the niggas that wasn't that thorough was thorough niggas, bro. You watch Backstage, my nigga, them niggas was there together.
Yes.
You feel me? In the presence of
That's
each
what
other.
I think about
Yeah.
when I think about putting a tour together.
Now,
I think Backstage.
Listen, now
Up in Smoke.
one rapper, I need 20 niggas that don't got nothing to do with rap around me. They gonna keep me from interacting with the other rapper. You feel like this how niggas move. It's back then you seen DMX walking through the fucking hallway, him and his dog. Jay-Z and these niggas dicing. These is just the rappers, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Media and shit. Now, nah, I need 10 niggas from my block to feel comfortable. Niggas can't go nowhere by themselves.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You got the video, you got 30 niggas in there, half of them don't even know the record.
Come on,
They don't
bro.
even know the record.
Yeah,
They there because the ladies is out, the cars is out, niggas got the jewels out. We here now.
Listen,
This
bro,
a
they
place
got
to
the
be.
the gangbang syndrome. You feel what I'm saying? Like
That's
you
a
know,
good. That's a good way.
Nah,
to,
for
to
real,
lay it
right?
down,
You
though.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you ever see a nigga that he become like ranked up in the hood and shit, but he not really like that. He start breeding for numbers. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
He my little bro. Before you know it, he got 30 little bros.
bro.
just to have numbers, cause they really don't feel comfortable by themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, a thorough nigga go walk through this bitch by himself. I'm dolo, my nigga. I know I could fight, I could handle myself. But I move with so much respect though. I'm not one of them niggas. Like a nigga act out of character when he with 10 niggas, right? His demeanor change when he with 20 niggas, right?
Cause you know he's not by himself.
Yeah, his what's up a little different. What's up? Like, you know, why the fuck is you so tough, bro? Because if you was dolo, it wouldn't be that what's up. Right? But your character, and I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that kind of energy, bro. Cause me, I move the same way. Whether I'm with 20 niggas or I'm dolo, I'm the same humble, respectful nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I put this shit on display. You know I kick ass. Like, I will beat, but I'm so respectful, bro. I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want you to disrespect me. I don't want to even get into that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just move accordingly and appropriately, because I know where shit could go. You got these niggas, bro, they got a 20 niggas, and they whole image is just, they on super go. What's up? I got all these niggas with me. What's up? Like, you ready to just stunt these niggas out? You know what I mean? Like, you don't care about none of these. It's like a bunch of niggas that really don't care.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm
Niggas
saying?
just be ready to crash out now.
Yeah. Bro,
They really do.
listen what I'm telling
crash
you.
out.
You got niggas with nothing going on, looking at one nigga that got something going on, trying to prove loyalty to him. So they willing to risk their life. You got this nigga that got something going on that don't care about nothing these niggas got going on. He just here for his morale, so he willing to risk their life. So nobody in that situation really care. You dig what I'm saying? This nigga don't care about himself enough, and the nigga at the top don't care about him either.
Yep.
You feel me? So that shit is nothing but destruction, bro. You know, Jadakiss said only thing worse than a coward is a coward with power. You gotta kill him in a shower. Like, it's nothing worse than that. You know what I mean, bro? So certain people, certain way, I will never mesh with. You know what I mean? Because me, I walk dolo, bro. You feel me? Niggas see me out, bro. I be in the gyms. I run into so many people, bro. I be in the gyms. You know what I mean? I be at the parks. I be, what's up, Pri? I see you, your podcast, and I'm the same person, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I get that from you for sure.
Yeah,
you give
you know
that
what I
energy.
mean? Yeah,
I can
like,
see that. I can see you a month, 3 months, a year from now. Same energy I got today. The same energy I'm gonna get
bro.
when I see you
I'm
again.
Same energy.
I get
bro.
that.
You know what I mean?
And I'm humble enough to say everyone who knows me will say that about me. Like they'll say, "Oh, I didn't see Lou in 10 years," but when I see him, same energy.
And you know what that
you know
make
what
you? A real person.
Yeah.
You dig me though?
Yeah.
That's what make you authentic, bro.
Yeah, niggas will tell you I've always been the same. I give niggas exactly
When
what
it
I'm always
ain't
giving them.
authentic, that's when you gotta watch for the switch up. You know, you ever see a person that don't have money, they a certain way, they get money, you like, who the fuck is this new nigga? They was never authentic.
Yeah.
Y'all been the same person, right? The same nigga, $250,000 car on my block. All right, 20 racks in my pocket. I got the hood at my feet. I'm the same nigga, bro. Sitting here chopping it up with everybody here, doing the same shit, bro. I be easy style. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it gotta go to that, it's gonna go to that. I'm gonna take it to the furthest extent. You know?
Yeah.
But I'd rather not get into that, bro. I know what come with that. You know? Violence beget violence. Like, this shit does nothing but cause destruction.
Everybody loses.
And nobody's winning. And not for nothing, bro. When I pop out, I'm here to have a good time, bro. I'm not here to look for trouble, my nigga. You know, certain niggas go to the club and they on that. Niggas,
yes.
They telling they, niggas act crazy.
That's why I don't even go to clubs no more, bro.
Fuck? I thought we came here to have a good time. You know what I mean? Niggas in this bitch. So I was like, nah, bro, I don't.
You know what ruined clubs too? What ruined clubs for me was the sections, because now niggas, that's what gets niggas in their feelings. Oh, these niggas got money. They blew up a bunch of bottles over there. And you got these niggas over here. They got one bottle amongst 10 niggas.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, it's like, oh, fuck these niggas, and now they beefing in the club and so on and so forth. It ain't what it used to be.
That shit sounds so weird.
Yeah,
like,
it ain't what it used to be.
I seen it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It just be so weird though. Like niggas would be in the club worried about another nigga.
Yeah.
What is you here for?
I'm in the club.
You know? But you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yo, look. It's 2025. We gotta really address homosexuality amongst the urban community. Because we really got a lot of gay niggas that they don't feel comfortable coming out because it's a stigma in the hood where it's like, you gay, you feel what I'm saying? And they like go on. But you got mad thug gay niggas, bro.
Yo, you know,
no, listen to me.
I believe you.
Mad, just thug gay niggas. Like, you know how many times I really had to check niggas myself? I be around, look, I'm outside, right? We somewhere, and I be easy style, and I hear a nigga, like, it's so many people. He watching a nigga, though. Look at this nigga. You see this nigga right here? Look at him. He think he the shit. Like, yo, why you watching that man, bro? Why is your attention span? It's women around. There's so much shit around. Why is your attention span so much just you watching this nigga, though? You know what I mean, bro? Like, you attracted to this nigga somehow. However you look at it, it's some attraction there. 100. And it shouldn't be there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you should. I see a nigga, what's good? I see a nigga with some fly drip. Yo, that shit tough. And my attention back to what niggas is, you every time you like, yo, it's there, you know? Niggas, it be mad low down niggas, bro. I was in prison with niggas, bro. Straight gangster niggas. They go to lock up. Ass sag, they put a homo in their room, they get exposed. Niggas really be gay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, same niggas on the street, bro. You know? And I think as a community, we got to kind of let these niggas come out the closet, bro, because that shit fucking for real. You know how many wars started because it was a nigga undercover gay that was probably hating on a fly nigga, and then that shit crashed because he really had something for the nigga, though? Imagine that mental state right there.
I can see that. Growing up, my older sister used to be a bartender, so she bounced around from bars and shit. And then she used to tell me, she's like, yo, Lou, I've seen some of the thuggest or the toughest niggas at the gay bar, nigga.
Bro.
Low key in the back. You wouldn't even know they was there.
Bro, listen to me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That's why I laughed when you said it originally. I'm like, yo, it's funny as fuck. You just brought that shit up.
Yo, and look, man, listen, my nigga.
Because I've been hearing this shit.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, these niggas is be like that, bro. Like, what the fuck? What's up with you niggas? Because there's no reason why you on that. Like, there's no reason why you on that nigga dick like that, bro.
There's no reason for a nigga to
like,
be
what
that
the fuck is you doing?
Infatuated with another man.
Yeah, your attention span there that long.
Period. Like, doesn't matter what's going on.
I don't feel that. That nigga. So I be knowing like, niggas got weird shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? And then you gotta check them niggas though then and there, because them niggas that try to corrupt other niggas, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They use their influence and try to make you. Those the niggas that are try to weed niggas to hating on a nigga. You know what I mean? And it's never been cool. Like, we in a society now where they accept hate. Like, it's cool.
Major.
It's cool to be a hater.
Major.
Like, you know what I mean? But really, it's like, bro, you hating, bro. You got some weird shit going on. Why you hating on that nigga, bro? You know what I mean? Because he ain't the only nigga getting money around this bitch. It's impossible. He ain't the only nigga with some fly shit on. So what is it about him that you got attraction to this nigga? You like him so much that you gotta hate him to push. You get what I'm saying? I hate that nigga, but you really like him. It's weird. Like, it's like one of those
Niggas
things.
don't even understand how much energy you put out just to hate somebody, and that is wild to me. I tell people, that's why there's 2 things I tell people I don't do. I don't know, 3 actually. I don't know what jealousy feels like, because my nigga, if you got it, I can go get it too.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what hate feels like, my nigga, because it's too much energy for me to want to be infatuated with a person for that long. I don't have that attention span. I'm not doing all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And number 3, I don't lie. Because when you lie, you got to remember that lie. Then you got to remember who you told that lie to. And then remember how many iterations of that lie you told to other people. Man, nobody got time for that shit.
Yeah. So I'm with the first 2. The lying took me some time to get. You hear me? I was telling the truth to everybody but my girl. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
You know what I mean? And then I just had to, like, I got caught in the lie and that shit. Ever since then, I'm just like, I ain't lying to her. So I'm glad I got out of that shit.
But you
yeah,
saw the
was
spill
last
effect
one.
from it though, right?
Yeah, that shit was a traumatic event.
Trust me,
and
and that's how it happened to me. I got caught in lies, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot what I said here. Then at that point, that's why I was like, yeah, no, this ain't for me.
Yeah, word. And it was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And it was crazy and shit.
Back to the pain. My mom used to tell me, I was like, fuck that, took the own route, felt the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ain't no pain like that. I don't give a fuck how tough you is. Ain't no pain like that. You hear me? Real nigga. Yo, there ain't no pain like that. You be fucked up. Like,
yo, that was funny.
Nah, yeah, I had lied to my girl and shit. And it wasn't even no situation where it was like I cheated and shit. We wasn't together, but I lied about some shit. And that shit came back to bite me in the ass. And that shit was like, that shit felt like I cheated. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That shit was just as bad and shit. So, word up. Nah, yeah. Now I just be on some, I'm just telling the truth. Because I hate being in that prison. That shit like a prison. You feel what I'm saying? You're in a prison of your own lies and shit. Yeah. And I'm out this bitch telling everybody else the truth and shit. So now it's like, shit was weird, right? You in the own house, like you just lying to that one person and shit. Damn, like.
And you gotta walk around like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling.
Fucked up. You out here keeping it raw with everybody else. Like, yeah, my phone care. I don't like this and you lying to this person. But you know what it be though too? Like certain people you genuinely value.
You don't want to hurt.
Like you don't want to hurt their feelings.
I can understand why somebody might lie to somebody if it's like that, where it's like,
and
damn,
you be like, yo,
I know I fucked up, and I know it's gonna hurt you, and I love you and fuck with you that bad that I don't want to do that.
I don't want to hurt you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
get it.
Damn, babe, like I ain't really trying to put you, like, because if you know the truth, I know it's gonna hurt you. Mm-hmm. You know? And sometimes I be like, yo, is details really worth going over? You feel what I'm saying? Like some shit probably better unsaid. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how I negotiated that shit in my mind. Like some shit probably better unsaid. You know?
Yeah.
And then you know what I mean? But like,
you're not wrong. Sometimes it is. You know what I mean? Depending on the situation.
But
not in that one.
It's always wrong though. You know why? Because I learned that your liar keeps somebody else in prison. You know what I mean? Okay. You're not giving them the true choice to make a decision based on the actual facts. And it's keeping them in a false prison, man. You know what I mean? And you gotta give them that. You gotta give them. You know, God gave us choice. You can't take that away from somebody. So you gotta give them the truth and let them decide. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where
no matter what pain they bring to them, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not even the pain. You know, it's the pain that is gonna bring to them,
to both of y'all, really,
to both of us.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Both people involved.
You know what I mean? Because losing somebody is, you know, we get, it's iffy. Like when you love somebody, you don't want to lose them, but you can't let the lie be the thing that harbor it. You gotta let them. You gotta let them make a choice. You know what I mean? I had to like sit with that and shit, because you know when you do shit to other people, like me, I'm the type, when I do shit to other people, I reflect and then I'll be like, damn, what if that shit was done to me? I would hate that shit. Like, if a girl cheated on me and did some shit or fuck with a nigga, like, tell me, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want her to keep that from you. And there's mad niggas going through that shit.
I say that I'd rather you tell me the truth than me find out later or you tell me a lie. Like, hurt my feelings with the truth. I can respect that. I don't have to like it, but I gotta respect it.
And that's people, because women gonna say the same shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, I used to be so cold with that shit. Feel me? Like, tell a bitch the truth. I ain't give a fuck. So it was like, that's how I knew I really, really love this person. I'm like, fuck, you rather lie, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, you gotta give them that. Because women gonna say the same shit. Like, yo, tell me the truth, my nigga. You feel me? But niggas don't be ready for the truth either. Y'all don't be ready for the truth. The truth hurt, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck act like they ready for the truth. They can't handle the truth. They start going crazy and shit. You gotta tell the truth from a distance. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure ain't no kitchen knives around, all kind of shit. Especially if you dealing with a Spanish girl. You gotta make sure shit's secure out of this bitch. You hear me?
Yeah, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans
especially. Word up. Yeah, you might tell her the truth in the closed locked room and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what happened. And hold the door and shit.
And Spanish women make weapons out of anything, nigga. So good luck.
Ah, for real. I
tell niggas that.
Yo, you know what I mean? Yo, I think so. Like, all women, like a black woman to take that shit up top on you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she'll really just start hooking off. Like, a Spanish woman, they'll pop too, but they'll really hit you with some shit. Try to, like, shit get real real domestic violence. So you gotta be careful, you know what I mean? You gotta be careful, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you know, especially if they love you, yo. It's nothing like a woman that love you. A woman that love you will do some thin line, man.
Yeah.
Thin line, you feel what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you. I could probably sit here and talk to you all day, my nigga. Like the conversation is fire. I gotta ask
flying.
what yo for real. Feel like we just sat down and shit just flying now. So what's in store for the rest of 2025 for you?
So I'm starting an independent tour. So this is the first show of the tour.
You said Dingbats, that's this Thursday?
Dingbats, this Thursday, August 21st. Doors open at 7, show start at 8. I got some great artists that's, you know, from the local area coming out. Myself gonna be performing. Then we gonna take it on the road. I got SOBs next in New York.
Okay.
So we got SOBs coming in.
You got the date for that one?
Nah, I don't got the date yet.
I'm gonna get your contact.
I got the
I want to
retainer.
pull up for that for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I got the retainer and shit for that. I already talked to them. I got like 3 dates. I'm just trying to figure out what worked best. So after this concert, I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
You know, take the proceeds from this, go over there, and then like try to keep the ball rolling. Then after that, though, I got for sure I got Connecticut in October. I got Boston in October. And I got Providence. And then we gonna come back down, and then we gonna make our way to Philly, and then we just gonna try see what we could go with.
All independent.
All independent, you know what I mean?
I love it. Love to see
all
it, bro.
Independent.
Love to see it.
Keep it
For
business,
sure.
and you know what I mean? Keep the ball rolling. I start shooting a new season of Feel My Struggle podcast next month, actually.
Okay, nice.
You know what I mean? So we got some great content coming out. I got some great topics. I like to step away, live life, then come back with some new shit to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So we got some great topics. So we start airing.
Yeah, let them know where they can
September.
find you and everything.
Yeah, you can find me on all platforms or just A Pressure. I'm mostly on Instagram, A Pressure 185, but I'm on YouTube, A Pressure, TikTok, A Pressure. I don't think I have any.
Where can they find your show? I want them to make sure they can find your show on YouTube.
So so you can find the link in my bio on Instagram. I got like 3 people delivering physical tickets, so if you need them shits to the door, and you can come pay at the door. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about your podcast show, where they can find your podcast.
My podcast streaming on all DSPs that do like the podcast, like Apple and all that, Spotify. I got we up there, and we also on YouTube, and we about to be airing on Tubi.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so
we
got
that's
that going
fire
on too. So
that's fire.
Yeah, and we just pushing the message forward, man. I got 2 charities coming up. We got a school give back I'm doing in Newark, the 23rd. Okay. And I'm doing another one in my own city in Paterson, the Day of the Babies. That's the 24th. It's like back to back. What else we got? Damn. I don't know. Y'all just gotta tap into my Instagram. I be having a lot of shit going on. So just tap into my Instagram and for all updates. I'm also looking for like drivers that want to get on I know this is like sidebar.
Yeah,
but I'm looking for drivers if you're looking for work, you know what I mean? I just got 2 trucks from A to B Services. That's my trucking company I started last year. So it's 26-footers, so it's non-CDL. You're looking for work, we looking for consistent drivers come through and we can figure it out. What else? Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Y'all already know what I'm gonna tell y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow Spin the Block Show.
Word up. You see my son say it? My son said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, he said it right off too. He's like, hold up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow A Pressure. Make sure y'all follow myself. Make sure y'all follow Spin the Block Show. You're gonna see it all over on the screen over here. It's happening. You feel me? And I'll catch y'all niggas in 2 weeks again, man. Y'all ready?
Easy stuff.
Ain't know what's up, man. Separate the boys from men. Hey, look, hey, y'all ain't make the list, but shit, I made the list. A sore loser. Better find out who you niggas playing with. I'm a shooter. All that hating ain't gonna help you niggas graduate and move up. 20 pounds in that little laundry bag. They know how I maneuver. Feel my struggle. If you in the struggle, I can help you through it. I ain't trusting shit, just know I'm clutching it, so don't be foolish. Won't cross me like no Buick. It get fishy, barracuda. Ain't no sin behind.